Hello guys, number system 13A. Topic is multiplication of number bases. Okay, we've done addition, we've done subtraction. Okay, we are moving to the next one. So after multiplication is division. So and that ends number system. Okay, so but before we get there, let's quickly look at this first example that we have here. So we don't want to waste much time here. So just make sure you pay attention. Okay, we have solution here. Okay, we have our solution here. So it means we are working with 3 1 1 2. Then we have what? 34. We're doing multiplication in base what? In base 5. Multiplication in base 5. Very important. Multiplication in base 5. So the first one is what? 4 times 2, 8. So don't forget, quickly do your table so that you won't miss it out. Quickly do your table. You have your what? You have your 12 here. Then you have your 5. So 4 times 2 is what? 8. So that's 8 here. So why are we doing this? We want to know the one that is remaining. Okay? And how many times 5 can go in 8? We all know that 5 can go in 8 one times. Then it will remain what? 3. So what is remaining here? 3 is not up to 5. It's not up to 5. You come and write it here. Okay? You write it here, which is what? 3. Okay? 4 times 2, 8. That is the 8 you have here. How many times 5 can go in 8? That is what? 1 time. What is the remaining? It's remaining 3. You write your 3 here. So this 3, we're doing this multiplication in base 5. Okay? So that is that. Now, you keep the remaining 1 that 5 can go for the next one. So 4 times 1, 4. Okay? 4 times 1 is what? 4. Plus the 1 that 5 can go in 8, which is this, plus the 1 that 5 can go in 8, making what? 5. So it means it's now up to the base, which is 5. We are working with base 5. And the answer you are getting, 4 times 1, 4, plus the 1 that 5 can go in 8 is what? 5. So it means 5 is up to base 5 here that we're working with. It will now be 5 in 5. Okay? 5 can go in 5. That is, the next one will now be what? Remainder 5 and 5. Okay? 4 times 1, 4. Plus the 1 from 5 can go in 8, making what? 5. So 5 in 5, 1. Remember what? 0. You come here and write 0, which is what? 0. It's as simple as that. Keep this 1 times that 5 can go because you will add it to the next one. That is how we do it. So 4 times 1, the same thing, 4. Plus this 1 that is here, which is what? 5. The same thing here. So 5 in 5 is 1. It will remain what? 0. It will not remain anything. Keep that 1. Okay? Now the same thing here. 4 times 3 is what? 12. 4 times 3 is what? 12. Plus the 1 that you are taking from here is what? 13. So how many times can 5 go in 13? 2 times. It's just your normal table. It's as simple as this normal table. This is what? 13, remainder, and 5. How many times 5 can go here is what? 2. It will remain what? 3. 5 times 2 is 10. So that remainder that you have here, you come and write it here. You have your 3. You see? Then keep this your 2. Now, if you look at the next one, nothing is here. Okay? It's as simple as saying 4 times 0. Okay? Nothing is here. It's what? 0. Plus this 2 that you have here is what? You write your 2 here. It's as simple as that. So just like chinchi and pure water, just follow it. The same thing applies for this second multiplication. 3 times 2 is what? 6. But 6 is up to what? It's up to 5. You draw your normal table. Okay? It's as simple as that. You draw your normal table if you don't want to get confused. But if you know you can do it by heart, you can do it, by heart and just write your answer. But if you know you can get confused, just draw your normal table. 3 times 2, 6. You have your what? 6 here. You have your 5 here. You have your remainder. 5 can go in 6. 1 time, remain what? 1. So this remainder, you come and write it here. Normal multiplication table. Okay, you don't write it under 3. Don't write it under 3. You follow your normal way of writing your multiplication words table. Okay, so 3 times 2, 6. How many times 5 can go in 6? Is what? 1 time. So what do you now do? You what? You keep that 1 time that 5 can go in 6. Write your remainder as indicated, as indicated on this board. So now the next one is what? 3 times 1, 3, plus that 1 from the previous one, that is what? 4. We are writing 4 because it's not up to what? 5. Okay, you can see it. We are writing 4 because it's not up to 5. The same thing here. 4 times 1, 4. It's not up to 5. You write it. That is, it's not up to the base 5 that we are working with. You write it. So now look at this one. 4 times 3. No. Oh, sorry. I'm missing it how. I'm working with 3. Let me cancel it. I'm working with 3. Okay. 3 times 2, 6. Okay. 5 and 6. 1 time, remainder 1. Okay. 3 times 1, 3. Plus that 1 is what? 3 times 1, 3. Plus that 1 is what? 4. Okay. So 3 times 1, 3. Plus that 1 from 5 and 6 is what? 4. Then 3 times 1 is what? 3. Okay. We're not carrying anyone because 4 is not up to base 5. So the next one is what? 3 times 3 is what? 9. Okay. You quickly draw your table. 9. Then you have your 5 remainder. How many times 5 can go in 9? 1. It will remain what? 4. Is 4 up to base 5? No, it's not up to base 5. I will come and write my answer here. 4. So how many times? 1. I'm keeping that what? 1. So that 1 that is remaining here, nothing is here, nothing is here. 3 times 0 is 0. Just come and plus that 1, write it here. Okay, so I'm only drawing this arrow for you to understand exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, so but in our next any of this thing, I might not necessarily draw the arrow again. So you have your base 5, you are working with base 5 here. So you do your normal addition in base 5 now. Okay, so I can go ahead and clean this. I'm only just putting that base 5 so that you can understand what I'm trying to do. You can understand exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, I put that base 5 there so that you can understand exactly what I'm trying to do. Since you've understood what I'm trying to do, then we'll now do our normal addition in base 10. So like in this case here, we are adding. Okay, normal multiplication table. Okay, after you multiply them together, you add and still consider the base you are working with. So this is 3 plus 0. You have what? 3. 1 plus 0. You have what? 1. I'm writing them because it's not up to what? Base 5. Okay? 4 plus 0. You have what? 4. 3 plus 3 is what? 6. Do the same thing here. 3 plus 3 is what? 6. How many times 5 can go in 6? 1. Remainder 1. Come and write the remainder. Okay? Keep the 1 that 5 can go in 6. 4 plus 2 is what? 6. Okay? 6 plus the 1 that 5 can go in 6 is what? 7. Okay? So quickly write, you can quickly draw your table. 7, 5, and remainder. So how many times 5 can go in 7? 1. Remainder what? 2. That 2 that is remaining, you come and write it here. You are writing 2 because it's not up to 5. Okay? Then you keep this 1. That is how we do it. Okay? So 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus the 1 that is remaining from here is what? 7. That's why you have this 7 here. How many times 5 can go in 7? Is 1 time. Remaining what? 2. Come and write the remainder. I'm writing 2 because it's not up to base 5. It's as simple as that. This one is simply saying 1 plus 0. 0 is there, but you don't write it. 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus the 1 that is coming from here is what? 2. So it means this answer is what? 2, 2, 1, 4, 1, 3 in what? In base 5. It means the answer is what? 2, 2, 1, 4, 1, 3 in what? In base 5. 2, 2, 1, 413 in base 5. It's as simple as that. Please go through it over and over again. Okay, there's repetition is part of learning. Okay, so in 13B, we'll be solving another question that might not be as hard as this one. Okay, I've told you the method 2 is for you to convert to base 10. Convert 3112 base 5 to base 10. I've shown you how to do that. Convert 34 base 5 to base what? To base 10. So after you've done that, do your normal multiplication, like normal way of multiplying. Okay, not considering any base, because we converted it to base 10, because base 10 is a general base. Okay, so after you've done that, then you can now convert back to base 5, which is longer method. But for this shorter method, you can do it this way. Make sure you follow it. If you don't get it once, you play it again so that you can get it clearly. Okay, it's very, very simple. So for the 13B, we'll solve another question, which is multiplication, so that you can understand clearly how we solve number bases for multiplication. Okay, so please, we'll be doing division. Okay, then after division, that marks the end of number bases in mathematics. So we'll move to the next topic. So please continue to invite your neighbors, your sons, your friends, invite those young minds, those students that thinks mathematics is very hard. Let them come and also benefit from this online learning, which is free. Okay, so continue to like, continue to comment, continue to share. The more you share, the more we will reach a lot of young minds, so that we impact them, we let them know that, okay, mathematics is very good, it can increase their knowledge. Okay, also subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can reach a lot of young minds across board, so that at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. Thank you very much. Cheers.